Genoa City thrives on power struggles, but the week ahead promises to shatter even the delicate balance of backroom deals and whispered betrayals. At the center of the storm stand two titans, Jack Abbott and Victor Newman, circling each other with renewed vigor. Their rivalry has spanned decades, but this time, Jack isn't looking for a fight, at least, not in the traditional sense. Instead, he's poised to make Victor an offer that could turn the tide of multiple battles raging across the city. Meanwhile, Kane Ashby is making headlines of his own by pulling the rug out from under Michael Baldwin, leaving everyone from Lauren to Lily shocked at the audacity of his decision. Jack's gambit. Jack Abbott has never been shy about ambition, but lately, he's carried himself with an air of grim determination. The battle for Jabbit and the constant tug of war with the Newman Empire has worn him down, yet also sharpened him. In a rare moment of clarity, he realizes that endless warfare only leaves everyone bleeding. So, Jack does something no one could have predicted. He requests a private audience with Victor. The two men meet in the Newman executive suite, where the air itself seems to hum with tension. Jack doesn't waste time with pleasantries. "Victor," he begins, voice steady but passionate, "we've spent half our lives trying to destroy each other. And for what? To prove who's the bigger man. To leave our children the burden of cleaning up our messes. I think we're past that. It's time for us to shift the battleground, not end it, but transform it." Victor narrows his eyes, leaning back in his leather chair. "You expect me to believe you've had an epiphany? That suddenly you want peace? No, Jack. You want something. Out with it." Jack presses forward, his pitch rehearsed yet genuine. He proposes a joint venture, a strategic partnership between Jabbit and Newman Enterprises focused on biotechnology, a sector both companies have dipped their toes into but never fully explored. "This isn't about perfume or boardroom coups anymore," Jack insists. "This is about shaping the future. We can build something groundbreaking. Imagine what it would mean for our legacies if the Abbott and Newman names weren't just synonymous with feuds, but with innovation that changes lives." For a moment, Victor says nothing. His poker face remains intact, but his silence speaks volumes. Jack has touched a nerve. "Legacy," Victor finally repeats, his voice low and contemplative. "You think you can appeal to me with that word? You might be right, Jack. But don't mistake my interest for weakness. If I agree to this, it will be on my terms. I don't share power, not with anyone, and especially not with you." The exchange leaves their rivalry very much alive, but also cracks the door to a new possibility. For the first time in years, Jack may have managed to intrigue Victor enough to consider an alliance rather than another declaration of war. Kane's ruthless move. While titans spar at the top, another drama brews in the shadows of the legal system. Kane Ashby, long underestimated as a power player, has been quietly maneuvering to expand his influence. His latest target, Michael Baldwin. Michael has always been considered one of Genoa City's most reliable attorneys, balancing sharp legal instincts with loyalty to his clients. But Kane sees Michael not as an asset, but as an obstacle. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest Michael has been too closely aligned with Victor, too willing to manipulate the law to suit Newman interests. Kane, eager to carve out his own empire, decides he's had enough. The bombshell drops during a high-profile meeting. Michael walks into the room expecting to review strategy for one of Kane's business ventures, only to find a curt letter waiting for him. "You're fired," Kane announces bluntly, his tone clipped. Michael freezes, his usual confidence faltering. "Excuse me, after everything I've done for you, for your family, this is how you want to play it?" Kane crosses his arms. "You've been compromised, Michael. I need someone who's working for me, not for Victor Newman or anyone else in this town. You can call it cold if you want, but I call it survival." The dismissal hits Michael harder than Kane anticipated. For years, Michael has been the fixer, the man everyone turned to when the walls closed in. Now, he's blindsided, and humiliated. To make matters worse, Lauren learns of the firing almost instantly, and she isn't shy about confronting Kane. "You've made an enemy today," she warns him, her eyes flashing with fury. "And trust me, Michael Baldwin is not a man you want on your bad side." But Kane brushes off the threat. He's convinced that cutting ties is the only way to solidify his independence. In his mind, loyalty has no place in business. Collateral damage. The ripple effects of Kane's decision are swift. Lily finds herself caught in the middle, torn between supporting her ex-husband's ruthless pragmatism and sympathizing with Michael, who has long been a trusted friend. Devon, ever the strategist, sees Kane's move as reckless and warns him that alienating Michael could backfire spectacularly. Meanwhile, Jack's pitch to Victor filters through the rumor mill, sparking heated debate. Ashley questions whether her brother has lost his mind, or worse, his backbone, by seeking Victor's approval. Phyllis, ever skeptical, suspects Jack has ulterior motives, while Kyle wonders if his father might finally be thinking about the family legacy instead of ego. The beauty of Genoa City is that every power move intertwines. Kane's dismissal of Michael could push the savvy attorney into unexpected alliances, perhaps even with Jack, who might need legal brilliance to shore up his risky partnership proposal. Or maybe Michael, feeling burned, will throw his lot in with Victor, who never turns down an opportunity to weaponize loyalty. What comes next? As the week unfolds, viewers are left to ask. Will Victor actually consider Jack's offer? He may scoff in public, but privately, the idea of cementing his legacy through groundbreaking ventures could tempt even the great Victor Newman. Can Kane handle the fallout of firing Michael? He may think he's cut ties cleanly, but Genoa City thrives on grudges, and Michael Baldwin doesn't forgive easily. Who will side with whom? Alliances are shifting faster than anyone can track, and one wrong move could leave both Jack and Kane more vulnerable than ever. One thing is certain. Whether in the boardroom, the courtroom, or the family living room, Genoa City's residents are about to learn that power is never truly secure. Every decision comes with a cost, and this week, Jack and Kane may find themselves paying a price they didn't anticipate. Because in this town, legacies are written not in contracts or alliances, but in betrayal, redemption, and the relentless pursuit of control.